What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha. And we're going to start going through a concert that a number of you have asked about and wondered whether we could go through, and that is the Live in South America DVD audio, which is taken from their tour of South America in 1991 in support of East of the Sun, West of the Moon. I did want to mention, though, it seems like is it 10? Let me just check really quickly, because I have access to... okay, so it's 10 tracks, but there's a couple tunes people have suggested. Someone mentioned that there's a recording of The Swing of Things from this concert tour. That is not included in the files that I'm looking at here, so there's at least a couple tracks that people have mentioned in relation to this concert tour, which at least in the moment, I don't think I have access to. Now, maybe someone did already send these to me in a different zip file, but the zip file that I had, which was, Live in South America 1991, there are 10 tracks in there, and it doesn't include The Swing of Things, which is the one that I'm thinking of in the moment that someone had asked about. So, bottom line, we'll go through all 10 of these tunes, but if there are more tracks that were originally in this track list or that are available from this tour, or this part of this tour from other places, do let me know. And indeed, I wanted to point out, people were asking about the Memorial Beach deluxe edition extra CD, and apparently there's some live tracks on that, but I don't think I have access to that. I have access to Memorial Beach bonus material, and there's 5 tunes in there, I think 3 of which I've already reacted to, maybe even 4. One of the tunes I didn't react to yet, but none of them, so far as I know, are live. So maybe that bonus material is not actually, the second disc of the deluxe edition of the album. It's just bonus tracks collected from different places for that album. So either way, there's some tunes that people have been asking about, which initially I thought I had access to. Now I'm less certain. So in the meantime, I'm going to start going through this, and as you'll see, I'm going to start going through the Unplugged album. I'm still going to finish off the second disc of Cast in Steel, though people did mention, or a few people mentioned that most of what's on there are like early versions of other tunes, or at least there's not too much original and fully developed there. So again, I will go through and finish the rest of the tracks on that second disc, but people were asking if we could get to Unplugged a little bit quicker, so that is what I'm going to do. But yeah, we're going to listen to, a tune on the, as I said, the Live in South America DVD audio 1991, and we're going to listen to the first tune, which is The Sun Always Shines on TV. Many people will know this is one of the tunes that in the very earliest days of my Aha deep dive significantly expanded my appreciation for this group and what I was maybe going to expect going forward on that album and albums after it. So yeah, this is one of their very early tunes, and it's a tune that took my appreciation and enjoyment of their work to the next level. Now, when I say next level, that's still maybe 10, 12, 15 levels below where I now feel like I am. And indeed, some people had commented that it was nice to hear me say very explicitly that I love Aha when I was doing the last reaction. And it is very much, that has been the case for multiple months, but if there was any doubt about that, they have become one of my favorite groups. I absolutely love the sonics of this group, the history of the group, the members of the group, everything that goes into what I now understand Aha to be has become something I've appreciated or enjoyed on some level, even if, of course, it's still in a very new and fresh phase compared to people who've been following the group for, multiple decades and have known their work for a very long time. So I don't try to include myself in, a fandom that includes people who've known their works for so very long. But at the same time, I do want people to know that my enjoyment is not just cerebral or sort of considered, it is emotional and visceral as well. So, in any case, let's get it. This is a live performance of The Sun Always Shines on TV, Live in South America 1991.
Touch me, I
remembering that in live performances around this time, he put a lot of rasp and intensity. That little guitar lick. And I always love the way that part rolls over. Cathartic to me. I always feel like anything going on in my life, anything bad, it's just funny given the thematic concepts at play. Also, the guitar in this performance, forget about it. There we go. Sounds like a sea of people. Just, yeah, an amazing performance. Again, I'm looking forward to this live concert, or see, I don't know if it's all from the same event. I assume it's taken from some different concerts along the same tour. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward to it a lot. People have mentioned this for a while. It's one that I've been meaning to get to. And then because I was going through the NRK, which I think there was one zip file that was sent to me that included both the extra bits from the NRK recording, which I don't I didn't originally have, so now there's a few more of the NRK recording at the NRK studios that I didn't have before, so we'll come back and do those. But yeah, as I said, people have been mentioning this particular concert recording or series of recordings for a while, so I'm happy to get to it. Again, I'm gonna try to get through everything, but there's been some different, you should maybe do this, you should maybe do that. I'm trying to accommodate everything, so again, my plan is to start going through the unplugged one. We'll still come back and do the remainder of Cast and Steel. We'll go on eventually to True North, and once I do that, there will be more live performances, some of which I did 2 or 3 here or there. I know, again, some of them maybe not the greatest audio, but once we get through the bulk of the official material that has been released, I do want to go back to some of those just as a way to keep things going, and also to hear some different recordings. Again, there's been some non-official ones that I enjoyed. There was, what was it? There was one that was like in a German music club. Like, it had a smaller feel, and I remember the performance of, what song was it? It was like different than other iterations of that tune. So yeah, just basically looking forward to going through those once we're through everything. So we're talking way down the road here. Nevertheless, let me know what you think of this performance. I will see you next time. Peace.